Welcome back to All Tricks,
No Treats.
It's been a very busy. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Oh, she joined in. It's been a very busy October for us.
October.
But it sucks because last year we wanted to do a bunch of things during October, and this year
October we wanted to do a bunch of things too.
we wanted to like have spooky episodes, dress up, make a website, make like a spooky shirt.
Oh wow, I didn't know we had all that planned.
And we didn't. And we're doing one episode for October. You know us. Yeah. I feel like they can't take our word that we're gonna change.
No, they're probably not even here anymore because they're like, no, I'm over it. You let us down.
Okay, sorry. We're back.
Here we are.
Every week, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, so it's October, our busiest month.
Pretty busy.
Out of the whole year.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
So there's some things we do in October. We visit the Myers house the beginning of every October.
Explain to them what that is.
So when Champ was a baby, we just needed to get out of the house, and we were like, okay, let's go do something. Let's find something. And I found where the Michael Myers house, the house in Halloween, the movie, is. It's in Pasadena. And so we went there and took a picture with Champ when he was, I don't even know, like 7 months old.
Newborn, pretty much.
Yeah. And it's become a tradition. We go there every year. So obviously our family's grown. Our pictures have developed. Mm-hmm. And we go there every year and take a picture in front of the house.
What's cool about that too is like 2 houses down is a museum, like a Halloween museum.
A gallery.
What's it called?
Sugar Mint
Gallery.
But it's mint with a Y.
They have Hocus Pocus stuff from the movie. They have Halloween stuff. They have...
It was a ghost.
Oh, no. They have local artists paint scenes from movies, and they sell them there, which is super... We try to buy something every time we go. Mm-hmm. If you're wanting to go, it's $20 to get in, so take some cash.
Save up for that.
Yeah. Especially if you have 5 people in your family. Actually, they just pay... They
charge us for us.
They know us because we go every year, and... it was cool because one year the mom actually was babysitting, quote unquote, Bubby.
The gallery owner, she's a younger girl, and her mom was there. And she was like, oh, can I hold her? I don't have any grandchildren yet.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, yes, take our baby.
Anyway,
like people.
It was cool there.
Yeah. So we went there. We went to the pumpkin patch. Mm-hmm. We also saw Movements.
The band. Movements.
The band.
Which was good. Really good. Some guy I think he died next to us.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy who landed spooky. Right on his head.
The ghost.
The Movement ghost?
No, I meant that's the ghost.
Yeah, that guy I feel bad for that dude.
Yeah, that was hard.
R.I.P.
Oh, no.
Who knows what happened? Like,
he's doing well.
Yeah, I don't think so, but anyway. Movements, they're good to see live. If you haven't heard them, check them out.
Yeah. We celebrated our 4-year anniversary.
4 years. 11 years together.
4 years married, yes. Yeah. Our 4-year married.
And we just talked about this, but we would always say like 2 years, 3 years in it. We're like, man, imagine like a 10-year anniversary. No way. That's too long to be together. That's like to be
We'd
with
always
someone.
Be like, whoa.
No way. And now we're here all old farts. But yeah, 4 years.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. We went to Beauty and Essex.
A
nice restaurant in Hollywood. And we hit a couple bars, which was pretty good. No kids, thank God.
We took the kids to the bars.
They would want to go.
Probably.
It was probably fun of them. But yeah, it was a good time. 4 years. Damn, that's wild.
4 years married.
And I did a cheers. I was like, 10 other 4 years.
And I went, oh,
I was like,
no.
444 years.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But anyway, yeah, that happened too.
Yeah. So October's been very busy.
And we're getting a new fucking roof at the moment. So it's been like dirty and crazy. And if you don't know, we like remodeled our whole house. And that was one of the last things.
We did the inside.
Yeah, we need a lot more stuff outside. But we had leaks. So we had to do a new roof. And the front house is done. We need to work on the back house. But
I'm trying to make it seem like that's part of, we're just doing a haunted house, guys. We're just, you know,
Yeah.
that's the aesthetic we're going for.
It
Is
looks like that.
a creepy house.
All the white old neighbors are like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, instead it's just our house is trash because we're getting a lot of construction done. I'm just leaning into it right now. Yeah, so let's cheers to that, to our October. Unfortunately, it's the end.
The end of October. Halloween's over. They already have Christmas shit.
So sad.
You know it's real when they have the white Santa and black Santa at Lowe's. You're like, damn.
You always high five him.
I say, what's up, my
homie?
Dude. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Bud Lice.
We did want to wear costumes, but we didn't have time to. So these things on our heads, if you can't see him, he's wearing a captain's hat. I'm wearing a beret. It's going to be for my costume. So
you know why I'm in the captain's hat, baby? Capitan, baby. All y'all are
Captain
just
Crunch.
all y'all are just on the ride.
Captain Crunch.
Wow. That's crazy.
Captain Hook?
No, don't try to save it.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Wow. Captain Crunch. I guess I do look like that fat guy on that box, cereal box. Thanks.
Oh God. Okay. So there was one more thing. I know we talked about this. We said that we wanted to start a actually, look at my pumpkin. This is my pumpkin too.
Very nice.
This is I had a pumpkin painting night with my friends and I chose Pennywise.
I heard of pumpkin painting, but who pumpkin paints? It's pumpkin carving, right?
I do like pumpkin carving, but even actually someone who she listens to us, she did pumpkin painting with her kids, and I told her like, oh, it looks so cute. And she said it's so much easier. And then after doing this, it was easier.
And look at that thing. If you can't see, it's Pennywise on a pumpkin. And she showed me a picture of all of her girlfriends and her pumpkin. And her friends' pumpkins were shitty. Cute. They were shit.
No, they weren't. They were all cute. Like they had cute colors, like little cute ghosts. Like,
look at this thing. If you can't see it, I'm gonna fucking post it on the story. I'm gonna post all of theirs, and we'll see whose is the best.
No, theirs are cute, but I just, of course, went for the creepy vibes. But give me. I know I said that a while ago. I wanted to start like a little segment where we talked about funny things our kids say. Mm-hmm. And so today one happened.
Really?
Yeah. So I made breakfast for the kids and we were sitting at the table, and normally we always tell them to like turn the TV off while we're eating, but I was like, okay, let's put on a movie. Champ wanted to watch Big Daddy. Nice. It's a family favorite. So we put it on, and then we finished watching it. We were walking around cleaning up, getting ready to leave, and I just hear him walking around going, Hooters, 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 Hooters. And I was like, oh no, what have we done? Like, he doesn't even know what it means.
Oh my God. It's just saying Hooters.
Like I said, okay, like let's get dressed, let's go get some clothes on. And he walks away going, Hooters, Hooters, Hooters. No.
My boy. Fuck yeah. It's natural. He knows it's right. He knows it's right to say Hooters.
Okay. But that was funny.
It's hilarious. I wish I heard him say that. What's the topic of the day? What is a good topic for October?
The scariest thing of all.
What?
Doon, 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 doon.
Is that X-Files?
The X-Files. We're having the X talk today.
The X.
Talking about our exes.
Sex with the X.
No.
Okay. Just the X?
The X. So, spookiest thing of all. We have our polls, but also I wanted to talk about another poll that we have. One day, you and I were eating breakfast, and you had chorizo and eggs. And you started pouring ketchup all over it. And I
Don't
said,
say all over it like I used
a
shitload. I put a little ketchup on my chorizo.
A little ketchup? You did like a wave formation on it.
You better chill out.
You better chill out with that ketchup. So we did a poll.
Uh-huh. Let's hear that people eat it with ketchup.
Okay. Ketchup on chorizo. We said, is there any other way, or no, I'm not crazy? 20% said there's no other way.
Hell yeah, that sounds like the majority.
Yeah, oh yeah. 80% said, no, I'm not crazy.
I bet you those people haven't even tried it. If you haven't tried...
They haven't tried it because they already know how disgusting it looks.
If you haven't tried ketchup on chorizo and eggs, go try it. With some tortilla. There's a lot of R rolling going on.
I know.
But try it. That bitch is delicious. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
So I just wanted to bring that up.
Thanks for... They're scammers.
I mean, we all have...
I bet you they say they don't like ketchup on Spanish rice either.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Oh my God. You guys are disgusting people.
Us. Yes, us. Okay, so our ex polls. Do you keep in touch with any exes? 17% said yes, I'm mature and can keep it cool. 83% no, they gone.
Damn. I feel like if you don't keep in touch, it ended badly.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons to not keep in touch, and I think
the main
bad
one
circumstances is
for sure.
Yeah. The next one is, do you still follow an ex on social media? 20% said, how else am I going to see how miserable they are? 80% said no, they're cut off for a reason. Do you believe it's possible to stay friends with an ex? 38% said yes, which is, I thought that's a lot higher than I thought.
I think so. Oh my God. No.
62% said no.
Again, there's a lot of reasons for the yes and no. But thanks for polling.
Thank you. Yeah. So, an ex.
I don't have an ex. So
Oh God, this is how he avoids all these conversations.
I don't.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Brianna is my only girlfriend that I've ever had.
Yes. Okay.
I've talked.
All of his friends that
I've
know.
talked. Let me talk. I've talked to girls, obviously, and I like girls. Jesus, my leg can't stop twitching. What the hell?
Because it knows you're lying.
I've talked to quite a few girls, sure, but none of them have been officially my girlfriend, and it's for a reason, because I knew this one was gonna be there. Be there for me, and I made her my girlfriend. So technically I don't have any exes, so I'm good.
Lie. Okay, so we did our polls. Do you follow them on social media? What do you think? If you have an ex, do you still follow them? And also, do you have a talk with your friends and family about following them? Because social media is a big thing now, and I feel like you can, if your ex is with someone and you still follow them, it can escalate into, you start talking to each other, like you start commenting on things, you start, you can go back into that, like a habit.
Sure. I mean, I guess we were saying it depends. So if it's like a really bad, ugly breakup or kind of toxic, I guess you could say, then there's no point in following an ex. But if you guys like mutually break up and you guys are cordial with each other and there's no like bad blood, I guess you could say, it's not bad. And if it's mutual, especially, you both know that it's not really going to work out. So why can't you just like be cool with each other? There's a bunch of different reasons, but those are, I guess, the straightforward ones.
That's very mature.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not at all?
No, I think once you're done, you cut them off, you unfollow them, you not block them, but make them unfollow you.
Jesus.
Well, you're not together for a reason.
So if we broke up, you'd block me?
I wouldn't block you, but I don't think I need to follow you.
What?
I had this talk with my friends.
That's rude.
That's not rude. It's just we had a talk because we were just talking about like breakups and stuff, and it was a group of us, and we were talking about like, do you follow them still? Do you not? And a lot of my friends are saying like, oh yeah, I'd still want to follow them. I'd still want to, see how they're doing and stuff. And I told my friend, I was like, no, I just cut it off. Like I don't.
You're the only one?
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
It's a Scorpio.
You're out of control.
No, I just feel like there's no reason. And I would never tell my friends and family like, you can't follow them. Like, don't, like, that's up to them. But I would.
So I think from a guy's perspective, if someone breaks up with you or something, the guys want to better themselves. That's like a thing going around. Like you fucking want to hit the gym. You want to do better for yourself to show people that, or show your ex rather, or whatever, that you're doing better in life, being a boss. And it's funny that you put that on the poll. Like, I want to look back to see how miserable they are.
Without me, yeah.
Yeah, so that's funny because like girls I've talked to a long time ago. I've told you this, that some aren't really like doing the best, and I laugh about it, and you tell me not to be mean, but I think I love it.
But see, that's not why you should follow them. Like
that's not, I'm not looking for these people, but I'm in a place where it's like, fuck everybody. Look at what I'm doing now, you know? I have everything I ever wanted, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny.
Okay, well.
Fuck them.
Happy Halloween. If you can't see, we have a skeleton on our table and we positioned his hand to be saying bye. So it's like,
girl, bye. Girl, bye.
Bye. What if they text you? Have you ever had, okay, you don't have an ex. No. We get it. But what if a girl that you were talking to, that things ended, what if they texted you?
I mean, I've never been in that situation before, but I'd be like...
You've never had someone text you after things ended?
I mean, I guess, yeah. Drunk call.
Okay, so how did you respond to that?
I was so turned off. One person comes to mind, and they're a little intoxicated. And I got some drunk texts and drunk calls that were like...
Too much?
Yeah, because obviously they like were really into me. I was into them at the time, sure. But, I mean, it just wasn't the right time, I guess, for me, but just that I was the best.
How did you respond, though?
Did you not respond? I'm not a dick, so I just said, listen, call me when you're sober, and, like, I kind of don't really want to listen to this, like, when you're drunk, you know, let's just talk when you're sober. And I don't know if we ever did. I don't think we did. I think I texted her, but we never talked on the phone, really. I'm not a big phone talker, but that was very dramatic. Yeah.
Traumatic or dramatic? Tra or dra?
Dra. It was like it was next level. I don't know. I was really young anyway, but yeah, I just got a couple drunk calls. What about you?
Yeah, I had an ex reach out to me a few times.
Huh?
Yeah.
When?
We weren't together.
When?
Maybe about like a month or two after we broke up.
A month ago?
After we broke up, you dummy. God. American Horror Story, the ex.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Because when we broke up, I just had like a big talk with him. Like, you know, I'm not feeling this anymore because of this and all this stuff. And he just sent me this big long text of like, oh, I fixed this, or I did this, or I'm doing this now because what you talked to me about.
Sure. Hell yeah, that was nice.
Give me. And it was just a big text.
Sure.
About that. And I just...
Miss him?
I don't even know if I responded.
Damn, harsh.
I don't know. But then I got another text saying like, hey, I'm cleaning out my closet and you have some stuff in here. Like, I bought skates. I remember I was driving. I was actually driving to my aunt and uncle's and I got a text. And like immediately my stomach like dropped. I was like, ugh.
Keep it.
Yeah, and I did. I said, I haven't needed it this long. You can just throw it away.
Damn.
And that was it.
Should have said, I'm not writing those no more. I'm writing Chris now.
I don't need this skates. This is what I have instead of a picture of you.
My balls.
Ew. Gross.
Oh no. Oh man. Anyway.
But yeah. So if they text you, here's a couple things. You can talk to a friend because, you know, when you break up, after a while, you kind of forget about how the relationship was, the bad points, like why you broke up. So you should talk to a friend, have them jog your memory because we forget about that stuff, but you can be like 100% sure that your friend will not have forgot it.
I will have your back.
And yeah, and we'll let you know like this is why.
With some advice.
Yes. So they can remind you. Also, and there was one thing I read too, that when you start missing someone that you broke things up, like you guys broke up, you make a list. You start a list and write one thing down that like gave you an ick, or one thing that annoyed you about them, or one thing that you didn't like. So then when you miss them, you read that list and you've got a lot of reasons why you shouldn't be calling them, talking to them. Why are you smiling like that?
Because that one's like fucking weird.
Why is that weird? It's helpful, no?
It's helpful, but it's like fucking cringy to do that. to write down bad stuff they did or stuff you didn't like.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to get over someone.
Maybe it works for some people. I'm not trying to judge, but it sounds very white person. White people stuff, you know? Not in a bad way, but that's some next level next level shit, I think. I don't know.
Okay. No healthy coping mechanisms
That's
then.
very interesting.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Number 2 is trust your gut.
There it is.
When they texted you, what was your initial reaction? Did your stomach drop? Did you smile? Did you roll your eyes?
That particular one was like no feelings really. I was just kind of like, ugh, maybe gross feeling.
Like you didn't even need the conversation.
Nah, I was kind of like turned off by it.
Yeah. So your initial reaction will tell you how you feel.
Yeah.
So you need to lean into that. Okay.
For sure.
Next one. Practice restraint. So, sometimes people, after you've broken up and you hear from them, you're like itching to talk back to them. You really want to have a full-on conversation. But you need to give them some time. Like, wait a little bit, see what they say, see where the conversation goes. Don't just jump right back into it because you want to see what their intentions are.
Yeah.
So kind of have them lead the conversation, kind of let them fill in the blanks. And then that way you can figure out what's going on with the conversation, where it's going.
Yeah. So let me just tell you a quick story about one of my buddies. About trusting your gut. It's hard sometimes. So, because sometimes you're in a relationship or you're talking to someone and they say something you don't really want to hear. Like don't see going anywhere. They're not really into you. And in your gut, like, fuck, all right, this is over. I shouldn't entertain this anymore. But in this case, that happened. And it was like mature. It's a mature thing to do, right? You're not going to want to lead them on for so long. But it happened to him. But this girl ended up texting him again that, oh, we should hang out soon. It's going to be my birthday. After she already said what she said. As a friend, I gave him my advice. Like, fuck her, because she's just I think she's just trying to, I don't know. She wants to do what she wants to do, but she doesn't want to take it to the next level. And he wanted to. So I think trusting your gut is hard when you're really into someone and you want something to work, but at the end of the day, it's not going to work. They're not as interested in you as you are with them. So, I mean, you could trust your gut all you want, but when it comes to like dating and love and shit, it's hard to actually be like disconnect from that,
No, yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard because you, especially if things didn't end the way you wanted them to, it's very hard to backslide into it and like go into, oh my God, we're doing this now. Oh, yeah. It feels so good. Like it feels like old times. And that's why you need to be able to have your support system, your friends, your family to let you know, like, hey, this is why you're not together. This is why things ended this way.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Yeah. Last one. Never feel obligated if it doesn't serve you. Okay. Yeah. So if your goal is to get over something that hurt you, then you're not obligated to respond. You don't owe anything to them. So sometimes relationships reach their end and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it might be painful for you to communicate with them. It might be very hard for you. It might be very might be too much.
Yeah.
So if you don't have anything that's like keep tying you to them like kids or anything, then
Move on.
Yeah, you don't have to respond if you don't want to.
And like you said, it is hard to kind of accept that because they were an important person in your life at a point, but there's people in your life that are meant to come and go. And that should be that. You should just, not like a stepping stone, but it's like a step towards you growing as a person and learning and developing. Yeah, whatever. So people are meant to come in and out of your life. It's not like everyone you meet, you're not going to fucking keep them in your life.
Yeah. Especially, romantic people. You can't just string them along forever.
Yeah. Or get strung along forever.
Yeah.
You need to know when to fucking
move on.
Yeah. And say, I'm out. Now on to the next one,
Mm-hmm. Best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
Damn, dog. Fucking therapist over here. Sex therapist.
Okay. So can exes be friends? This is a big one.
I think they could. I think they could be friends. Wow, you're being trying to pretend. She's a pretend jealouser. Jealous pretender. She's a jealous pretender. She pretends to be jealous.
Pretending jealouser.
Whatever the fuck. I'm not an English major, professor, teacher, doctor.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Fucking construction worker. I'm just kidding. I think you could.
This is my beret.
If it doesn't end bad, I mean, damn, can I talk?
Gimme.
If it doesn't end bad, I don't mean like being their best friend where you're still fucking communicating. Pause. Play.
Gimme.
I don't think you should be like buddy with them, but like, I mean, I don't know. You're not necessarily friends, but you're not fucking enemies, so you're not trying to block them or be weird, you know? I think that's fine.
I don't think so.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I feel like you've had so much, like you have history. You've usually been intimate with each other. That's a big thing. Mm-hmm. You've had a lot of stuff that you've like gone through together. You've done stuff together. And I think it's very hard to get over that. And it's very hard to move on when you still have that constant reminder of what you went through together. Like you can't look at someone and be like, well, I know what you look like naked, but let's be friends. Like, I don't think you can do that.
But what do you mean by friends? Like going
friends,
out
like,
to fucking have drinks and shit?
No, yeah. Like part of a friend group, part of like still talk to each other. Like not acquaintances, like friends. Not like you run into someone on the street and like, oh, how are you? Like friends.
No.
Oh, you changed your mind?
Yeah. I thought you meant like friends on fucking Instagram or something.
No,
I didn't mean in real life.
You don't mean IRL?
I thought fake life.
You Sims in the Sims?
Yeah. So obviously that's weird. You're not gonna surround yourself with I mean, if you have a same friends group, maybe I'm sure that happens, but I think it definitely is kind of, especially if you're moving on into a new relationship. It's kind of you're taking like a step back or being, I don't know, surrounding yourself with someone like you said, have been with, intimate with, trying to move on from that. You shouldn't. I don't think you should be friends like that. Be buddy in the same group. I think like acquaintances, like on social media, fine. Everyone grows up and has families, and I think that's okay to just see you once in a while. But yeah, being friends, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, question mark?
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I don't even know about like friends on social media. Like, that's kind of weird.
Nah, to me, it's not. It's kind of normal. You're friends with everyone.
Oh, I'm sure you are friends with everyone.
Oh, my God. Are we being, like, real or are you just being fucking judgmental?
Okay. So, I asked a few people about their different points of view. And someone said, well, how did it end? So, it does,
That's a big one, yeah.
There's a lot of big things that depend on it. Like, how did it end? Was it a mature, like, ending? Someone that I asked, their only response was hell no. So I think there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
But here's a few times where being friends with an ex is a good idea. So if you have platonic feelings, if you don't have romantic feelings for each other anymore, which is kind of, So
like I said before, if it's a mutual breakup and you guys know it's not really, if you're in the same friends group and you guys see each other at the same bars, and that's fine. You could, be friends, right? I guess, but it's not. But if it's like a bad breakup or something, you shouldn't be. But that one's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
who's mature nowadays like that? Not really anybody.
None of us.
Anyway. Damn, dog, you fucking have allergies?
Maybe.
Well, blow that little nose.
They're just my nostrils, okay? Aligned goals. You're both on the same page and genuinely want to be friends with each other. Mutual support. You have mutual respect for each other and continue to be a source of support to one another. Closure. You have both processed the breakup and don't have any unresolved feelings toward each other. So you've both moved on, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Like no more feelings. You've like can truly look at them and say like, I'm good. Like have your fun. Like,
especially if you guys are in your own relationships. I think then it's more okay. It's if you guys are just trying to move on but still around each other, then it's weird. But if you're like growing up and being with other people
but that's where it's hard though, because people are like jealous. Not we're all jealous, but they tend to get jealous.
yeah.
So you shared something with them, no matter how it ended. Like,
I think, but that's when it comes up in conversation with the person you're with to see if it's okay or not. But in general, it's whatever. I don't know.
okay. Last one. Emotional maturity. You're both emotionally mature enough to maintain a supportive friendship without any baggage or unrealistic expectations.
Again, yeah, that's pretty
Easier said than done.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Who has emotional maturity these days?
Yeah, fuck, nobody.
Okay. So, on the other hand, if you're trying to be friends with an ex, it might not be a good idea if there was any abuse or anyone was harmed in any way. Anyone lied or cheated or seriously hurt each other in that sort of way. You still have feelings for your ex and you're trying to get back together with them.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
Big no.
Yeah. You know your ex still has feelings for you, but you don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah, don't be around them.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
And you'll give them like false hope, kind of.
I feel like that's like a Lifetime movie.
How does it end? Bad?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Death?
any Lifetime movie ever. Well, I mean, every Lifetime movie always ends like with like happy music and the person walking out of the house with the cop cars arriving, but it wasn't a good like middle part.
All right.
You're feeling lonely and want comfort and attention.
That one's another scary one.
That's a big one because it's hard. It's hard to get over someone. It's hard to feel lonely. It's hard to like grieve that relationship.
Yeah.
And you don't want to just go back to something because you want something.
No way.
Yeah.
That's negative.
Yeah. You're trying to prove that you're over the relationship and you're doing well without them. So you just want to talk to them and be like, oh, yeah, I met this guy last night. Like, look at me.
Too.
Yeah. You're trying to get gossip on what their life is like without you.
That's just unhealthy.
So those are a few things why you should not be friends. If you have any of those feelings, you should not be friends with an ex.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That was
nice. Nice. So what about when they start dating someone else? What if you're friends and either you or the person, your ex, start dating someone else? That's when things get very tricky if you stay friends.
Yeah, it could be hard. For sure it could be hard. But if you're mature, quote unquote, you'd be happy for them.
We don't know that. Maturity, we don't know her.
I'd plot to fucking hurt you and your new boyfriend. I mean, rewind. Don't use this as evidence.
Speaking of Lifetime movie, you'll find me walking out of a basement.
It'd be rough on me for sure. But I mean, if it ended and you both ended it, then it'd be fine. I mean, it depends, We always say depends because it's so many variables into it. But if it's mutual, obviously you're going to want to be happy for someone to move on and find happiness. But if you still have feelings on either side, then it's going to be hard. But I mean, I think that's good. It's a step in the right direction, even if it hurts you, because it's like confirming
that's
them.
why.
It's confirming like it's over,
Yeah.
And you need to accept it, and truth and time tell all.
Oh, happy Halloween. Justin Bobby has reemerged.
So time, it's cheesy, but over time you'll kind of lose that little flame for them. It'll get more and more dim,
I think that if you are friends with your ex and you start dating someone else, you definitely need to have that talk with them about, hey, so-and-so in my friend group, we've been together, we dated, we hooked up, whatever.
Yeah.
I think you definitely need to have that talk and have an open conversation about what your history is with someone. And I actually think if you're friends with an ex, I think that ends a lot of the being friends with them, because that's the true test of when you start dating someone else. So
yeah,
that's hard.
For sure.
But the last thing is take time for yourself. when you go through a breakup. You need to heal and work on yourself before you come back to any sort of friendship with an ex, any sort of like even idea of talking to them.
Yeah.
I think you need to spend a lot of time. I was reading things and they said there's no set amount of time. Like some places said like 1 year, 6 months. Like I read Reddit threads where someone said it took me 2.5 years. There's no set amount of time, but you can't jump into being friends right after a breakup. You need to take your time, heal, find yourself again, be able to set your boundaries.
And I think that's like a piece of advice on, oh shit. Oh shit.
He agrees. The skeleton hand just fell. Oh, and whoa.
Oh
no. Oh no. Oh.
That thing's flexible. You're gonna get it, motherfucker.
Are you a little jealous right now?
Oh,
Should I be jealous?
We're taking it out in the room later.
Wow. Knee to elbow.
Oh man.
The skeleton just fell.
Anyway, so yeah, back to the
relax.
transition. No, we've said that before. Take time to yourself, and
Always, yeah.
when you're fighting with your significant other, like if you need time to yourself, we've always said that for a lot of topics, and it's true. It's like a good thing to do is to spend time with yourself and do things you like to do and kind of reset, I guess.
Yeah, you're your priority. You know, your mental health, your happiness is the number one priority. So take your time, do what you need to do, find yourself, find your happiness, and maybe then you can be friends with your ex. Some of us can't.
Are you speaking for me and you?
You guys don't see this right now, but my hand is gripping his knee.
It hurts.
Some of us can't, some of us won't. But yeah. So good luck out there.
Yeah.
Do what's best for you.
For sure.
Okay. So I know we usually do our Ask Men.
Yeah.
But since it's
Halloween.
the 1 week of Halloween that we the 1 week of October that we record, our Ask Men Reddit has changed to a different Reddit.
Spooky. All right, let's hear it.
It's dark theme Reddit. Dark theme Reddit.
All right, spit it out.
Let me sing if I want.
Okay, go.
So what paranormal activities have you witnessed?
No, man, that's wild.
One weekend, I was at my dad's house. He'd come to the upstairs bathroom to get a shave and heard footsteps in my stepsister's room. I thought it was him walking around initially, so I got up to find him standing at her closed door. He looks back at me and whispers, "You can hear that too, right?" I nodded and he opened the door slowly. My stepsister was asleep. Never had been awake, apparently. They have in parentheses, there was no way she could have crossed the room, gotten in bed, and pretended to be that convincingly asleep in 2 seconds it took my dad to open the door. He went in, checked her TV, which had never been on. She had a big one from the 90s. The radio hadn't been on either. After that, we heard the footsteps a bunch of times, usually very early in the morning. Some of the footsteps were so heavy they'd shake the ceiling fan of the dining room directly under her bedroom. And they'd woken her up a few times as well. Whenever I'd shower at my dad's, I always felt like someone was standing behind me. Eventually, I got so stressed and paranoid that I refused to shower at the house or even go into the upstairs bathroom. My dad asked me one day, "Do you ever feel like someone's in the shower with you when you're here?" After months of me feeling that way and never mentioning it to anyone.
Damn.
You get chills?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
No, but
that's very
weird.
Interesting. Yeah, hell yeah.
Not sure if this is considered paranormal, but when I get fevers as a child, I would always, in my pain-infused state, hear a man counting in a very deep voice.
Jesus.
He would count from 1 and up. As the numbers get larger, the voice gets louder and more intense, which kind of reminds me of Insidious. You remember that part of Insidious?
Yeah, kind of.
It started to get less frequent as I grew older, and now I do not experience it anymore. I've brushed it aside as a recurring nightmare. Until only recently, I've learned that my sister would experience the exact same thing when she was younger as well. It's not the scariest thing, but it does send shivers down my spine trying to comprehend this.
That's fucking crazy.
They do say that kids, you know, can feel a lot more, are more open to, like, you know.
Weirdo shit. Not weirdo, but you know what I mean.
Like Yeah, creepy
Spirit
stuff. Yeah.
Demon stuff.
When I was 3, I told my parents that my great-grandmother came to me in a dream and said her feet didn't hurt anymore. I think she had a problem with it due to diabetes. She had died that night. They received the call shortly after I told them.
Damn. Coincidence, maybe?
I think not.
All right.
I work at a cemetery. One evening I had stayed late to do some catch-up work. I was taking pictures of some granite samples to have on my phone and had already locked up. I was alone. As I was holding my phone, I heard the doorway to the basement swing open, slam shut, and heard footsteps go down the stairs. I froze. I thought for sure someone had come in. I called out to see if it was someone from maintenance. No reply. I got scared because if it wasn't them, someone had broken in. I stayed still for a bit and listened and called out again. Nothing. Finally, I got brave enough to look. No one there. I peeked down the basement, empty. All the doors were still locked. Okay, last one. I don't believe in paranormal activity, but my grandparents' house is considered by many to be extremely haunted. In parentheses, it's part of a tour of haunted houses in LA area, and according to legend was part of the inspiration for American Horror Story.
Nice.
I know. There are tons of stories, but the one I experienced myself was when I was living there as a child. I was about 6 years old, and my older sister was 12. We shared a room. My mom had decorated our bedside table with an antique telephone that didn't work and was not plugged in. That would be us. My sister and I were asleep, and for some reason we both woke up at the same time and turned to face each other. I remember feeling an extreme feeling of dread. Then the phone rang in between us. We locked eyes and both hid under the blankets until it stopped ringing.
What?
We both thought it was a dream because we didn't say anything for years about it. Then one day she was talking about it. We realized we had the exact same experience. There are so many more stories, but that's the only one I experienced directly.
Damn, that's fucking scary.
Isn't that crazy?
I'd sock that phone. I'd answer that phone.
What would you say?
Who the fuck is this?
I want to sleep.
Oh, I don't know what I'd say. That's just fucking crazy.
Can you order a pizza? I'm hungry. Okay. So.
Those were good.
They were. A little spooky, creepy.
Yeah. Freaking naughty.
Oh.
Naughty freak.
Real freaking naughty. That's what's the scariest part of this podcast. Us saying freaky naughty. Okay. So last is our hot goss. We should have tried to sing it in like a spooky way. Hot goss. Why can't I go low?
What are you doing?
I was trying to go low. So Britney Spears came out with her memoir titled The Woman in Me.
Okay.
So it's a lot. There's a lot in there to unpack, but a few of the things that stood out is her relationship with Justin Timberlake.
Damn, she's still on that?
Okay, so let me talk about this first and we'll talk about that. So allegedly she had an abortion.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
When they were together because he, quote unquote, was not ready to be a father.
That's her fucking fault for doing that.
Okay, relax. There's a lot of things that go into that. There's, she was young. She might have felt pressure. She might have felt a lot of different things.
She was young, dumb, and full of cum, literally.
You're so, technically, no. Went away. But,
okay.
Yeah. So.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's very sad. And,
did you just witness a ghost or something?
No, I thought I heard a child crying.
Oh.
I thought I heard Nucky crying.
Okay.
So apparently he wasn't ready to be a father. So I know a lot of people are saying like, well, why is she talking about this now? Like, it's so long ago. And even Justin Timberlake has come out and been like, I've supported her from afar. And like, sure. But a lot of people are saying she had her conservatorship. So she couldn't talk about this stuff. She couldn't, do what she wanted to do. And now that it's over, she's getting her time.
I guess.
It's healing for her.
Yeah. I'm going to try to be, what's the word?
Supportive?
No. I'm going to try
receptive?
to be, I guess receptive. It's not receptive, but.
I'm going to be this skeleton.
Vulnerable?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be vulnerable. I'm going to try not to be a dick about it.
Nice.
But, yeah.
We're improving.
Sure.
We're working together. Okay. And after her and Justin broke up, remember she had that little thing with Colin Farrell?
No.
Well, her and Colin Farrell showed up to an opening of one of his movies, and it was like a huge thing because her and Justin broke up. So she referred to it as a 2-week brawl. And so this is a quote. Brawl is the only word for it. We were all over each other, grappling so passionately. It was like we were in a street fight.
Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell's
tight.
Yeah, he is.
I like him as an actor. He's in a couple good movies that I really like.
Colin Farrell's beautiful, man.
Still? Was he beautiful? Was he beautiful dressed as Scarecrow in Batman? Hell no. He was fucking ugly. I'm not a good looking dude, but I was better looking than him as Scarecrow.
Colin Farrell. He was Scarecrow?
And the new one. The new Batman.
Oh, he was. Yeah. No, he wasn't Scarecrow. He was the Penguin.
Same shit. He was a penguin.
Same shit, different villain.
He was a penguin. Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, so those are a few things. Okay. And lastly, a list of places that girls do not want to go on a first date goes viral.
What else do women want? Let's hear it. What else do they want to complain about?
Okay, so it's a group of women. I don't know. Some woman got taken.
The candles moved.
The candles moving. The skeletons
moving.
What is
happening?
We're hearing children laughing. We have children in the house, but we're still hearing children laughing. The candle doesn't agree with the list. So it was a list of 28 places that women do not want to go on a first date. Okay, so let's
28 places women do not want to get a free meal at. That should be the fucking title.
Okay, it doesn't say anything about anyone paying.
You know these fucking hoes aren't paying for the first date?
Oh God. So men want to be like, I'll provide for you. I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. But then when it comes to paying, all of a sudden you want to be provided for. Talking about fucking food. No, so men want to say that. Men want to say that. They want to say, I'll provide for you. I got you, girl.
I guarantee you Cheesecake Factory's probably on there. I fucking probably Olive Garden. Good ass fucking places. These fucking bitches want fucking Steakenstein and shit and fucking whatever.
Breadsticks.
Fogo de Chao. Bitch,
oh, God.
You're getting fucking pizza from now on.
Oh, thank you. I'd love that.
Not you. I'm just saying girls. Pisses me off.
This isn't all women.
Yes, it is. All you motherfuckers in the same category.
What? It is not.
You want fucking equal rights? Bitch, you're getting fucking Spaghetti Factory. You're getting Red Robin Endless Fries. Bitch.
Actually, their portions have gone very down, so that's offensive.
Do you notice every time we order, we say, "Can we start with some fries first?"
We never used to, but remember they had like a basket, then it had a little silver cup,
and then they got rid of that shit.
Yes, yeah, the portions are less and less.
Anyway, I hate this. Boys, I got your back, boys. Fuck this. What free meals don't they want? Let's hear them. Chili's probably.
Okay. Yeah, Chili's. Please. None of us want Chili's.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So here's a few.
Knock them off.
Number 1 is Cheesecake Factory.
Oh my God.
You don't want Cheesecake Factory either.
Lying.
You don't want Cheesecake Factory either. So
I want it twice.
So do not.
I never order dessert. I'm getting dessert at Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, all of a sudden now you're going.
Cheesecake Factory's number 1. I knew it. See these, dude.
You don't even like number 2, Applebee's.
That one is gross. Okay. I won't even take a girl to Applebee's.
Your voice went down. Your voice went down.
I won't even take you to Applebee's.
Number 3, I hate you. Chili's. You want to explain?
I don't even want to talk.
You want to explain?
Girls should be singing. Boys, we need to exterminate women. How about that?
Okay, well then you'll go buy 2.
What are you saying? I'm a woman? I'll go buy 2.
I'm saying the whole world will disintegrate because you need women. You need women.
You're right.
You need women. Anyways, we used to hate Chili's. And then one night we were laying in bed. And what'd you say to me? I need to tell you something.
My buddy forced me to go to Chili's with him for lunch. We went to Chili's 10 years ago, and it was the worst experience ever. And we said we'll never go back. And I didn't want to tell Brianna. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Chili's just stepped their game up.
Oh, all of a
and
sudden
I told her, and she's
Chili's
been
fan.
Fucking pissed off. And I'm like, give second chances.
Because I want him to hate things with me.
I hate everything. You know me. But what's next?
Chipotle.
I took a girl to Chipotle once.
Okay. Olive Garden.
I said Olive Garden. Huh.
Number 6, the movies.
I love the movies.
I love the movies. And
Yeah, it's a good one though. You don't interact there though.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Number 7, Your House, which I completely agree with. A first date, I don't want to get murdered. No one wants to get murdered.
What if it's cute though? You
It's
cook
a
them dinner.
Dateline. It's a Dateline episode
Yeah,
waiting
that
to
should be the
happen.
second date. I think the first date you should definitely go
in
out
a public
into the
public
community.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
8. You're gonna be offended. Oh no, that's not it. 8. Any fast food chain.
Why? Why not? Bitch.
So then we're done because our first date was one of the first things we did was we went to the movies and we went to Wendy's. We saw 50-50.
But you're freaking the best, so
9, Buffalo Wild Wings.
sounds gross.
10, Wingstop. 11,
Gross.
Red Lobster. 12,
Gross.
a buffet.
It depends. It depends if you find a cool chick. That bitch is gonna like that shit.
I love a buffet.
I know you do.
Take it a buffet,
That's
please.
why it depends. That's a good one though.
Okay. IHOP, Denny's, the gym, the church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, which is true.
Yeah.
Like you should not do family function things together. Yeah. Or there's another one that says somewhere that requires a long drive, movie night, a bar for just drinks, which I don't think that's bad.
That one's not bad.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like older. And it's like more fun.
I think it's, a bar for just drinks. It's very,
Yeah.
it gets things going.
Chill.
Yeah. So that's it.
Cool. I hope you guys got something from this episode
Yeah.
on Exes. Well, we thank you for listening. The same few people have been hitting us up for a new episode, and we got you. But you have to wait till tomorrow night because I'm not fucking editing this bitch right now. It's fucking late, and I'm trying to play Call of Duty with my... Can Champ play Call of Duty?
No, it's bedtime.
Okay. Well, thank you again. We'll... do you want to shout out the phone number so people can call?
Skeletons in the Closet, 562-457-0613.
Yeah, so if you want to tell us a secret or need advice or whatever the case, have a laugh, get something off your chest, call our number, text our number, and we'll say it over the air, and we'll, I don't know, laugh with you and shit, tell you our advice, personal experience. But anyway, we'll catch you on the flip-flop later.
Bye.